I want to know, what can you share with us about life here in Greece as a whole, from your own point of view, your own experience? What can you share?
Truly speaking, I'm here since 2020.
There is something they call Pontius. Pontius are they were the Asian people don't who are Greeks that ran from because of the Second World War. They ran from Greece and went out. But now some people are using the excuse that they ran from the Second World War and they are coming back because they are white, and they give them so they call those people Pontius. That's why me I call myself to Mavropontius. Mavropontius, that's I'm a black Pontius. So if they can give me the passport, let them give me the passport, man. I've been paying my tax for 23 years.
Hello, bro.
Yeah, bro.
How are you?
I'm good.
Oh, great. I just run into a Sierra Leonean brother right in the street of Athens. I think this is one of the main streets in the city.
Yes, in Dagmar.
Okay.
Yeah, by Monostoki area. Yes.
Oh, nice. For how long you been here?
I'm here for almost, I can say, 4 years.
4 years.
Yes.
Oh, these are the real men in the ground. Anyway.
Yeah.
Bro, what can you share with my people, young people all around the world, the life of like as a foreigner in this country? What are your experience?
Living here as a foreigner is something difficult.
Okay.
But it is very good to come here to visit as a tourist.
Okay.
As you can see, the environment is full of people.
Yes.
80% of the people here, they are tourists.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, that is for sure.
Yeah.
So for living is difficult, for visiting is okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, if you have a job, living here is, I think, is better. But if really you want to have your best time here, is to visit is the best thing.
Best thing. Okay.
Yeah.
So why is it difficult to live here?
Well, as you know, coming here as a foreigner or maybe a migrant, to say, you don't have anyone to support you here. You only depend on the government, right?
Okay.
So, if you don't have a skill, movement is going to be difficult for you.
Okay.
So, like 90% of foreigners here, I mean, we depend on jobs. That's for real. Because you cannot depend on government to support you. But to visit here is for tourists is the best place.
So, well, share with us a little bit about the cost of living. The house rent.
The house rent compared to Central Europe, I think the cost of living here is better.
Okay. How much for a month?
Well, actually for a month here you can, the cheapest one, you can have like 400 euros for like a room.
Okay.
Everything is a self-contained room.
400 euros.
400 euros.
You mean in the city center? Yes.
In the city center, yes.
Okay.
But out of the city center, maybe you can have it less.
Okay.
But if you want to live the good life, like you want to live like a big boy, I mean,
big boy.
you have to spend more, like 800 euros, 900 euros per month, I think so, yeah.
Oh, nice. And what about the average salary?
For real, the average salary here is very low.
Very low.
Very low.
Compared to Central Europe, compared to
yeah.
Central Europe, you say you have been to Central Europe. Where did you been to?
I went to Austria before. I worked there for 3 months.
Okay.
And the difference is very high.
Okay.
Because here the cost of living is easy, it's cheap, but the time of working salary here is very low.
Okay.
You can only have something good here during the summer, because during the summer here you can have any type of job you want, but during the winter it's really difficult here.
It's really difficult.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. So how much is the average salary?
I can say now it's around 900 or 1,000 euros for average salary.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
anyway, I think I've taken so much of your time.
Yeah.
So, brother,
Nice
I
to
wish
meet
you all the best. Thank you for
Social
sharing.
media, of course, you can see us together.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, my name is Eric. I'm known in Thessaloniki. My parents are from Nigeria, but I was born in Cameroon. I live in Greece for 23 years to 24 years now. In Thessaloniki precisely. Thessaloniki is one of the ancient cities we have in Greece. It's actually in the Bible.
Yes.
Because most of the message in the Bible, like the message from Apostle Paul, was written actually from this city.
Wow.
So this is an amazing place. It's a place that people will love to live. But the problem here is that you must come here you must only come here to have fun. You cannot make money here. If you want to make money here, you must come and sit with us to explain you how things work here.
Okay.
But I'm gonna advise anyone who is interested to come to Greece to come, because Greece is better than Africa, in any country in Africa.
Yeah, because of our government.
Yeah, bad governance. Yeah,
bad governance.
The governance in Africa is not good at all. They're not doing well. It's very, very bad.
So share with us more about you, and he's my brother. But you will not even know that he's our brother, because he was born in Cameroon, so
and
he has the Cameroon vibe, and now he grew up here, so it's a little bit of mixture of vibe. So if he tell you that he's a Nigerian, sometimes you cannot believe that yes, he's a Nigerian.
I was born in a small town called Moyoka in the southwest province of Cameroon.
Okay.
Actually, the place, the area they call Ambazonians, the people want to get free from Cameroon.
Okay.
I grew up there, went my primary school there, went my secondary school there, then I came to Greece directly. I've been around Europe, I've been in almost all of the countries in Europe, but I choose here. And the wife of my kids is from this country.
Okay.
Yeah, I have two beautiful kids here, Elpida and Pericles.
Oh.
They are actually Greeks.
Shout out to you girls.
So Greece is a fun place to live if you want to enjoy life, because here we don't believe in heaven. Here they believe you have to enjoy every day. Every day they wake up, they go to their job, they come back, they go for coffee before they come back, go for coffee, go for swimming. You need to go to the seaside.
Yes.
The seaside, that's where things are happening.
Okay.
From morning till dawn, it's non-stop. The seaside, actually straight up this way.
Yes, I go down and I walk down to the
that's the seaside.
Alexander
the Great
statue is even over.
All that area, they don't sleep. People don't sleep there. We actually.
Yeah, I came. If you are watching, that is about the best things in the city. That we say like, so this is Thessalonica. That will be the title. So,
Then what if you wanna really enjoy Greece? I think you need to go to the seaside, and again the weekend go to the clubs.
okay.
The
for
clubs
people
are
who
like,
like
of course. Here it's normal. Here everybody goes out. Everybody.
Okay.
Yeah, because if you go to the section that they have clubs, it's like 100 clubs. It's non-stop. Yeah, it's like
so the nightlife is kind of crazy.
Yeah, very crazy. I told you they don't believe in heaven here, so people like to have fun, they enjoy. Most of them don't love working. They just love to sit down and take money from their parents, their siblings, and they have fun. Like the girls you see now here, these girls are just having fun with their friends. Most of them, you know, in Greece,
just sitting. So that is what they like. They just like having fun. It's like just sitting down like every time. Every day party.
It's not likewise in Africa. We love working. We love to work because our government don't help us. Yeah, the government have. You know, you live in Europe. You know the government help. Like me now, I work maybe like for 6 months, and I go. I tell the government I'm tired. Go on unemployment benefits for 6 months or 1 year. And still I go again, start working again. So that's how we rode in here.
That is really. So he's a great guy, and he have a restaurant.
Yeah, I have a restaurant.
Tell us about your restaurant.
We have my restaurant is in a small area called Ambelikipos. The street is actually Zarifi. It's called Zarifi 20. That's I own the building. I bought the building by myself.
Is it far from this place?
It's a bit far, yeah.
Okay.
It's like with the bus, it's like 20 minutes. With food, 30 minutes or more.
From where we are, where we are. What is the name of?
This is the city center.
Okay, from the city center, it's about 20 minutes.
Yes, about 20 minutes. But most of the guys who live here, they know me. We cook varieties of African food, all kinds of African food.
So you are covered.
Food from Ghana, Nigeria, Ivory Coast. Congo, because mostly we have Congos here now. Before it was used to Nigeria, now it's Congo. Everybody's going Congo now. Whoa. So we cook food from all these areas of Africa. We have different kinds of beers and alcohol drink from Africa. So actually it's a fun place. I have snooker, table tennis, baby food. All the games are free.
This is the guy to contact. So you know what you do? You have to leave with me your Instagram.
I will give you my number. I don't have to.
So that I will put it on my description so that people who are coming to the students are coming and want to meet their fellow brothers.
Dine for All is the name of the restaurant. Dine for All.
Dine for All.
Yeah.
And what about life, like people who are like want to look for job or maybe students wise? And
most of the guys
the cost
who
of
are
living
here,
and everything.
yeah, most of the guys who are here, they don't like working.
Okay.
They don't like working. I don't know why. I don't know their reasons. They just like easy money.
Okay.
So I'm not going to discuss about easy money.
Yes, but we ended there.
Yeah. But I think that if you want to organize your life, you need to find a job.
Yes.
Get a job, organize your life, save money, invest. There are many investments in this country. Me now, I am investing in 3 companies right now, of which that these companies, I didn't know that they were even needing investors. But I do research and I found out that they need investors. So I put in good money, of which that there will be, it's like a collaboration now with them, of which I will be maybe sitting at home, my money will be working for me. So mistakes that we Africans are doing is that we don't invest. If we learn how to invest, we are going to go in front. Don't save money only to pay bills. No. Even if you can live in a cheaper house, in Greece, houses are cheap. You can actually get an apartment here for 200 euros only. If you are single, yeah, only 200 euros. If you can find a cheap apartment and you make 1,200 euros every month, you can actually save 1,000 euros in Greece. I don't think there's anywhere in Europe you save that kind of money. Because I've been in England, Holland, I've been almost all of the Europe. I just came back from Sweden. So you cannot save 1,000 euros anywhere in Europe. But here you can do that. But the problem is our people are used to, they make money, they spend it. They are not good in saving and investing. The good ones, the ones that really want to invest, they come and meet people like us and we link them into investment that nobody will come out from Saloniki and say that he has done business with me or something with me and his money got missed. No. But most of them, they just want to make money and waste it, which I don't advise. I support my African brothers. Most of the shops in Saloniki, when they need support, they come to me. I support them. That's the only way we can grow as Africans. Yes. That's the only way.
And this is what we are really, really lacking.
You see those that guy and the girl?
Yes.
They are from actually US.
From the US?
Yeah.
Okay, they are living here?
Yeah, they live here. They came to play basketball. They play basketball. I know both of them. I've met them in the club. I've met them. I know where they actually live. Yeah, they live opposite the office I work. Okay. So I know them. So here there is job. There is house. Houses here are very cheap. Job, there is enough job here.
So why people are complaining that there is no job in Greece?
Because they want the easy money.
They want the easy money.
If you see anybody now, I'm challenging you. If you see anybody now here who needs a job, tell him and I'll give him a job tomorrow. Tomorrow, not even next week. Tomorrow, I give him a job.
You see that?
Yeah. They want easy money.
Please, and the worst part of it is like human being. This is even human being in general.
Yeah.
We are more captivated. We are always more attracted by evil.
Yeah.
The quick way, and the quick way is evil.
And people love complaining. If you wanna be a man, don't complain. Even a lady, you don't need to complain. Carry your cross by yourself. You don't need to complain.
Hey.
Carry your cross by yourself. Don't complain. We always complain. Since I was born,
tell them. I
don't complain. I handle my shit. I don't do this.
No, tell him. No,
my shit.
Feel free, natural, man.
I don't tell nobody about my deals. I carry on my deals. I handle my deal by myself. I don't go to complain. I cannot find a job. This, that. No. If I need a job today, as I just told you now, I will go the industrial area. If you want, I will take you there. There are more than 1 million companies there looking for workers. But our people don't want to work. They don't want to. They just walk around to look for free drink. They don't want to work. It's the reality.
And some are complaining that they don't have documents or what?
Yeah, if you are in this country, you must be working so that you can be enabled to renew your documents.
Okay.
So if you come here and you stay here and you sit down, you don't work, how will you renew your documents?
No way.
There is a rule that you need insurance to renew your documents.
Yes.
But most of them will come, they will sit at home with their girlfriend, and when it's time to renew their document, they will not have insurance to renew their document. There is law. Every country have its law.
Every country has
Me,
the
I
dependent-
abide to the law of Greece. I live here for 23 years.
Yes.
I abide to the law. When it's me now, if it's time for me to renew my documents, I go and look for a job. Work at least for 2 years, then they will give you the tax return that you used to renew your documents. No, I have never had problem to renew my papers.
But you have been here for 23 years.
23 years.
You're supposed to have like
Yes,
citizenship.
Greece have problem with that.
Okay.
Greece have problem with that. I will not lie. In the issue of citizenship, they have big problem with that. Actually, me, I'm a citizen, but you know, they will wanna keep you maybe like 10 years more before they give you the actual passport. But they will give you something which is similar to citizen. Like me, that's what I'm having.
So what is it all about?
It's an ID card. It's normal. I'm a citizen, but I don't have passport.
Okay, you cannot get a passport.
I can get it, but they will tell me to wait.
Okay.
Greece is just like a civilized Africa. Yeah, that's for real.
Okay.
It's like a civilized Africa. You see some people, they will still be looking at you like you are a monkey or so. They still have that kind of problem here.
Yes.
Sometimes don't be shocked if you are in the bars. Maybe you see some people running from you. Know, it's normal here. Yeah.
Okay.
Because Greece is a country that is mixed. It's
Yeah.
not. Most of them are not Greeks. They are from different parts of the world.
Yes.
And some of them are from the poor part of Europe that they have not seen black people before. You see. So when they come here, they mix together, and you don't know who is who. But me, I know because I grew up with them. So Greece is a very diverse country and most of them, when they come there and they are white, they are obliged. They give them the paper, the passport easily.
Yes.
Because they rely 1 or 2 pondios and all those stuff. There is something they call pondios. Pondios they were the Asian people who are Greeks that ran from because of the Second World War. They ran from Greece and went out. But now some people are using the excuse that they ran from the Second World War and they are coming back because they are white, and they give them so they call those people Pondius. That's why I call myself to Mavropondius. Mavropondius, that's I'm a black Pondius. So if they can give me the passport, let them give me the passport, man. I've been paying my tax for 23 years.
Man, please,
23
please give him the passport. 23
man,
years, and he's doing very massively well.
Of course.
He has invested, he has
Married,
companies,
you have 2
married.
kids.
He has been working here, paying his tax, and even invest in companies and all
I have
that.
2 houses.
Two
I own
house.
2 houses.
Oh, come on, come on.
It's in that we are still backward in that side. I don't say anything bad about Greece because I grew up here.
No. Everything has been
I drink
positive.
here. I drink here. I ate here. I did everything here. I always say positive things about this country because I believe in positive.
Yes.
If I say negative might follow them. But I believe in positive, and I know Greece will change. If it doesn't change now, my children are gonna change it.
Yes.
But what I know for sure is one day you will have black people in the police force, in the military force, in every force we have in Greece. So even here, you cannot see a black man driving taxi, common taxi.
Taxi? Really?
Here, you cannot see a black man driving taxi. It's prohibited. You cannot even see a black man walking in, packing the bin, the dustbin.
Even being?
Yeah, we have that kind of problem here. It's, we are still back. Greece is a bit racist. I will say that. I will confirm that. It's a bit racist about that. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. The police will not embarrass you. That's a good thing. Because when it's summer, they know that many people are coming. But in the winter, maybe they will be stopping you to ask your documents.
Yeah, because in summer maybe they come to spend money.
They will not want to embarrass you because maybe you came to spend money.
He come to spend money. So in the winter they will kind of stop in the black people say, you are African, you don't look like me. Where are you coming from? Hello, she's kind of looking. Okay.
So that's it. Greece is a very, very fun country. Most of the guys who come here, they come here actually to enjoy. And my dream now is to have maybe to start to buy houses that I will start to rent it to black people who are coming, because there were like 2 couple that married in Santorini this 2 weeks ago, and Obi Kupana was here. All of his friends, Davido, all of them were here in Greece. They came for that wedding. So me, I'm trying now, maybe if I can be letting people know, because we have over 400 islands here. Greece is a place actually that you can come and invest and make good money. Because in the summer you make good money here.
Yeah, it's a very touristic place.
Yeah, you can buy a house here in Greece, 25,000 euro only. Only in an island. And when I'm telling you, in 2 years you have make your money back. It's very simple, but people don't know because they don't do their research. They don't do their research. Me, I've done my research, and that's where I'm heading to. I own 2 properties now, and I'm heading. I'm not stopping. My target is to get 100 properties possible and rent them out. It is easy. Making money in this country is very, very easy. But the problem is our people don't want to invest here. I don't know why. I don't know why. And actually, Greek have a law that if you invest 250,000 euro investment here, they will give you the passport after like 10 years.
Okay.
Yeah, but you must be free from crime.
Yes.
So this law is working, and you have to go take a lawyer to go about it, and it's working. If you buy a house 250,000 euro here right now, you are obliged to. They will give you instant 5 years resident permit, of which if it expired, is passport. It's a law in Greece here. The people don't know about all these things. They don't want to discover Greece. I don't know why. I don't know why. Do you know that the first black people in Greece came just 40 years ago? The oldest black guys that we have here are 35 years here. We don't have black people here. We need to integrate. We need to come in this country and discover many things about these people. They are loving people. They are welcoming. They are welcome.
Yeah, since I came, I was a little bit scared, and not even scared, just like observing, because of what I've heard a lot. So I was a little bit observing, but since I came in now, I was expecting a very high level of racism and rejection. But since I came in here, not so bad.
Most of the people who say bad things about Greece is because they don't know Greece.
Okay.
They don't know Greece. Or maybe they came
and
here.
And this is the bad. The bad is the things that always influence people that always out there.
Yeah, they need to do their research and know what is good for them. There are some things that you're gonna do here and it's gonna work for you. Some things you're gonna do here is not gonna work for you.
It's simple.
Most of our brothers here, like I said before, they don't wanna work. They don't want to do research. They don't want to check everything about Greece. They just want money to fall from sky.
Because easy way.
Yeah, easy. There are many easy ways to make money here. Like I told you, unemployment benefit, social workers. There are more than 100 social workers here, of which you can go and register and they will pay you every month. So our brothers, they choose that. Free money doesn't help. If you want to be a man, you have to learn how to make money.
You finish. When you go in the freeway, that was, I have vowed to stop that, and I cut off from most of that thing even in France.
Yeah.
Yes, I live in France. I cut off from that.
Yeah.
Most of the things, the social, I look at it. There is a woman, like if I'm working now, I can go and write, send my documents to some office, and they can be paying me every month with my own income. They can be paying me something. I said, Madam, no, let the government take it.
It's happening here too. One thing I would like you to know is this. Will you prefer me to keep you in my house now, lock you up there and be giving you food every day? Or do you want me to show you how I get that food?
Show me how you get the food.
That's what Africans don't want to know. We don't need UN. We don't need, how do they call the other? We don't need all those socials in Africa. What we need is, we need Africa to move forward.
Develop.
We need to develop Africa.
Invest in knowledge.
Yes.
Invest in technology. Entrepreneur.
Create more companies, industries, so that people will have work. Invest more in farming. We need all these things in Africa.
No, what you just said is very interesting. It's very interesting. This is since my time here, is one of the most interesting person I've met. I've met great people, but this guy is another level because, as some wise fellow once said, every man I meet is superior to me in his own way, in some way.
Yeah.
So for me to learn that, I have to be humble myself, and there are a lot of things I have to learn from this man.
Yeah.
So he's making so much point, and I want to let you know that those of us that don't research for our history a little bit, who we truly are. I will share the little I've learned. If I make mistake, correct me on the comment section, or he can correct me. Don't make anybody tell you that we are uncivilized. Don't let anybody tell you that we are nothing. That this world, everything that is happening in this world, we black people, we are nothing. It's a lie. The first civilization is in Africa.
Of course.
2,900 BC to 300, Africa is the center of education. It is center of knowledge. It is the center of everything. The great philosophers, writers, mathematicians, archaeologists, whatever scientists you will name
They
off,
went back there to
they
learn.
come to learn in our feet. They are our students. There's the Aristotles, the Socrates, the Platos. That is where they go and learn who they are today. That is where they form them to become who they are today.
Yeah.
Now, when our empire falls, that is where they go. Because where education go, that is where civilization go.
Actually, I'm gonna come in on that. I don't think our empires failed.
Okay.
They failed them down.
Yes.
The Westerners came with this kind of way to get deep into our system, manipulation, and they brought us things that were not used to us.
Yes.
They will tell us like democracy,
Yes.
tell us like Christianity, Muslim, and all these stuff. And they use them to confuse us.
Yes.
Actually, them, you see, you have been walking around, you see them, they go to church.
No.
You hear almighty people singing and clapping. They don't do that here.
Okay.
When the system is working, you don't need to pray.
Okay.
We don't need prayer when the system is working. But in Africa, because the system is not working, that's why my sister, if you call her now, she's praying. And she believed one day that God will give her a special moment.
No.
She believed that. Like me, I'm trying to open her eyes, but she cannot open her eyes because what the Westerners put in us is still in their head.
Yes.
But me, we have been brainwashed. But me, my eyes have opened and I've known the light. And what is the light? The light, as they say, God. And that God is for everybody. But you must work. You must work. If you don't work, don't expect no money. There is nothing like
you
miracle
can
money.
pray till tomorrow.
No
you
miracle
can
money.
pray. You can see even everything you want to see in this world. If you don't work, there is nothing. If you don't develop yourself, there is nothing. Like, okay, let me give you something. Let me share a little something. Like, as a Christian, when you are born again, you are automatically empowered.
Yeah.
And when you baptize, so when you are baptized in the Holy Ghost, you have even again more powerful.
Okay.
You are already powerful. Okay. But now for that power to keep moving forward and to go to greater height is knowledge.
Yeah. Yes, knowledge, yeah. But me, I want to ask you a question. Do you really think that it's God loves us so much and want us to enjoy only when we die?
No.
Why do they tell us about this inheritance that we're going to inherit when we die only? They don't tell us that we need to fix Africa now. We need to get Africa working. My brother, I think I've talked enough, brother.
My brother, he has shared a lot. He has shared a lot with me, man.
Yeah.
It is a great pleasure having you, man. So thank you very much for everything. We have shared a lot. So, but he who has ear, let him hear. He who have eyes, let him see. But I know some people will still hear, but it will enter the ear, like the Bible says, and will go out from here. Some people will see, but you see like they are blind. But if you understand, you understand. If this little message is shared, if you grab this knowledge, the wisdom that is coming out from his mouth, I'm telling you, mark this date and give yourself 5-10 years, your story will change. And you will come back to write, to comment, or to testify that thank you for sharing this message. Thank you, brother. It is a great privilege.
Which part of data are you?
Me, I'm from Ijo.
Ijo
boy.
You know, most of the data are Igbo. You know that?
Yes, Igbo, we are brothers. But we are not very close. So they even call us Igbos. Because Igbo is the one.
Because we are one.
It is all political issue.
What I can say for Greece is that it's not easy.
Okay.
And all around also it's not easy.
Yes.
All over the world.
Yes.
Everywhere there is a struggle everywhere.
Simple.
Yeah, so that is it. So if you are here, you just have to focus and work what you have to work, because most of the people, they don't go to other European countries. You understand? So it's still the same thing. Some of them say nothing is in Greece, you understand? But if you are working, like if you see, there are some things here. They are less modern the other European countries.
Yes, everywhere there is advantage and disadvantage.
Bravo. So that's what I'm trying to say. If you are there, life is good, the place is fine, enjoyment. But you know, also they are paying you large amount of money. But that large amount of money, again, you will spend it in your in your needs.
Yes.
The house you sleep, some other stuff. You understand? Things are expensive there. Even plate for food. One of my friends in Norway was telling me it's very expensive, like 100 in their money or whatever. I don't know which money they are using. You understand? That 100 here, if you put 50, you can take a house. So they are feeding, and others is easy. So that's what I want to say. Everywhere there is a struggle, you understand? It's just to be patient and focused, work for what you want. So that is it, my brother.
Thank you, man. So we are right here in the African shop in the main center of Thessalonica, and I have a brother here. I want to ask him for him to share with us a little bit about life here in Thessalonica and Greece as a whole. Hello, brother. Yeah, how are you, sir?
I'm fine.
Yeah, nice meeting you, sir. Where are you from? Oh, my brother, Nigerian. Okay, I wasn't even expecting. I was thinking maybe from another country. Oh, nice. What part in Nigeria?
Igbo.
Igbo. Ah, Arba. Igbo, no. That is the only one I know. Me, I'm an Ijo boy.
Okay.
Yeah, from Delta Bay. We are all brothers. We are the same people. So, my brother, how is life here in Thessalonica? From your own point of view, from your own experience, what little things you can share with like young Africans or even anybody, Europeans, Americans, Asians, anybody that wants to come to live here or maybe coming here for studies or for holidays from your own view?
Well, what can I say? Here in Greece, both Athens or Thessaloniki, whatever, is more better than Nigeria.
Okay.
Europe is more better than Nigeria.
Okay.
But not easy in all the world.
Yes.
But Europe is more better. But if we want to travel, should travel by studying, not by walking,
Okay.
trekking,
Okay.
or taking borders.
Okay.
It's wrong.
Okay.
Understand?
Okay. Breaking, that is entering the countries illegally.
Illegal.
Okay.
Not good.
You should travel legally.
Legal.
Okay. Why do you think Europe is more better than Nigeria?
Because they are organized.
They are organized. Okay.
Our leaders are not doing well for us. They're suffering in Nigeria.
Yes.
That's why there's a lot of corruption, which can very relate to see in Europe.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes.
So it becomes a problem. That's why everybody want to come to Europe. Not about come to what they want to come to do in Europe. You have job. Some people are doing some certain things. It might cause them to be in jail.
Yes.
See, here's the point. What I come to do? Do you want to come and study? Do you want to come and work? What is your what is? Do anything in Europe, it's going to put you in trouble. You regret to come to Europe. Many people died in this Europe.
Yes.
So we have lived here for many years. So we experience what happened. But I still believe that's better than Nigeria.
Okay. So I hope you have heard him clearly. If an African, now he's going to the African point of view. If you're an African, I'm trying to go to look if I can also see some other Europeans or Americans or South Americans so that I can be able to, interview also, because this is how is life here in Greece, in Greece and Thessalonica as a whole, from a foreigner point of view, as a foreigner. So he said, if as an African, please come legally. And number two, before you are coming to Europe, now he's even talking in general in Europe and Greece as a whole, try to know what you really want to do. What are you specialized in? This is what I've been saying in my videos countless times, even when I'm on live. Sometimes I used to say that.
Because many of our brothers is in prison.
Okay.
Nigerians in prison. We have 10 years in prison. So our time in prison, it's difficult for us to solve this problem. Our ambassador have done our best.
Okay.
To suffer in terms of when you are doing something that is not fair to the government, to the law.
Okay.
This is the point. So don't be greedy when you come to Europe. Work. Don't know what to do.
So, before you come to Europe, you have to better inform yourself. What I mean education-wise, what I mean handwork-wise. What are you specializing? Because Europe is not bed of roses.
Yes.
Europe is not where you just go, not the way you see in the television.
No.
That is why I'm doing this thing, but still most of you don't understand me.
Europe is difficult.
I'm trying to make you get the reality.
It's difficult.
I don't know how I can be able to express myself to let you guys know that it is not what you guys think.
Not the way it is.
So it is not.
There's law.
There is law, and the way Nigeria is the same thing here. In Nigeria, if you don't develop yourself to be able to get a handwork, or if you don't study, or you don't know someone that can be able to help you to be able to get a job or a good position in life, you cannot survive. You cannot live very well. It's the same thing here. It's the same thing here in Europe. The only advantage they have here is like they're organized. There is less crime because of that. Because when the country is a little bit is okay, and people can still find a job, people can still live, I think, with a minimum wage, there will be less crime in the country. If this country today, if they also that they cannot even live with the minimum wages, my brother, it will even worse than where we come from.
Yes.
And most of us here, you will see problem will be everywhere. So please, I have tried my possible best. That's why I'm bringing them for them to share with us, because we are losing people. You see brothers that are in prison because of they are lost.
They don't know the rules.
They don't know the rules, and they were influenced by some people, some bad people, and which is normal in every country. Every country we have the good and bad in every country. They are influenced by these people and they go that way. And today we have brothers and sisters that are suffering, that is in prison. It's 15 years. Our ambassadors have tried their possible best, and nothing. They still don't listen to them.
Yes, it's the law.
It is the law of the land. Why? It's the same, because if a Greek person did the same thing in Nigeria, that against the law of Nigeria, if our government really know what they are doing, they will not listen to Greece, even though they ask him to release the man, because that is the law of the land of Nigeria. So it is like that. It is only until it is by the grace of God that God touched the people in charge of the case, the judges, and the lawyers to, okay, they have served a lot, maybe they have changed, they see that their behavior because they are observing them, but that if their behavior have really changed, okay, let us forgive them, because let them come out and have their freedom. But it is difficult. I don't know how to say it. But this is it. So please, we should develop ourselves. Don't give excuse. You might come from the most poorest family. You might come from the village. I come from village, and all of us come from village. Nobody just come and become a very good in whatever thing in doing, or be maybe an entrepreneur or a big person in life. Don't give excuse. Whether you don't have money, whether your family is poor, try. With the little you have, with where you are, try to develop yourself. Look for means to develop yourself. If you really decide and focus to want to develop yourself, to go out of the crisis of any society, so that no matter crisis happen in any society, it will not affect you. You can be that person if you want. Am I right?
You're right, brother. Don't say the truth.
You can develop. There are people in Africa. There are people in Africa that is far richer and living very large in Nigeria than people here in Europe. What they say, when they say a poor country, does not mean the whole of the country is poor. The country is not poor. It is because the people living in that country, the people that are poor, is more than the rich people in that country. That is why it's called a poor country. When they call a country a rich country, because most of the people are more rich in the country than the poor, that is why it's called a rich country. So there are rich people in Nigeria, in Africa, living largely, that very rich, that in the richest countries in the world, they are classified and count as rich, very rich in those rich countries. With the asset and with their bank account, they are even as rich as the richest people in the richest countries.
Right.
So, brother, what else can you share?
You have said it all.
You have said it all. So please, we don't want you to come and go into prison or die, get into problems. We don't want you to come here and go into problems. That is why I'm doing this video. I don't know how I can be able to share it, but I always try my possible best to be able to communicate as possible as I can. Thank you very much for your time, brother. It is a great privilege having you. Thank you. I really appreciate it. It will help a lot of young people.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Let's start from the questions.
Yeah, hello guys. I'm right here with a great guy from Poland. We have a lot of knowledge and wisdom to share with us, and also
Adam.
so Adam from Somalia is another great guy, and we have
from France.
from France.
Joshua from France, represent Wesh My Couille.
So we have a French guy also in the community. So this guy has a lot of knowledge to share, a lot of things. So this video is enlightening, and it will open your eyes, and it will give you a tips of how the life here in Greece looks like. So hello brother,
Hello.
how are you?
I'm very good, thank you so much.
Oh, great. So I want to know, what can you share with us about life here in Greece as a whole, from your own point of view, your own experience? What can you share?
Truly speaking, I'm here since 2020. So actually, I could say that I lived here for 2 years and had an opportunity to travel. Travel a lot here on Attica, on the land, as well as on the islands. Every island is so special and so interesting other way, because when we'd like to see, for example, beautiful beaches, most of the islands have them, but in terms of the most beautiful, Crete is the most varied, for example. There are beautiful landscapes on Zakynthos. Santorini, from its point of view, because of the fact that it's a volcanic island.
Volcanic. Okay.
Yes, exactly. It has such a variety that, for example, you could go to the Black Beach, you can go to the Red Beach, you can go to the Sandy Beach. So they are super specific, but from my point of view, I would go there off the season.
Off season, like what time in the year? May.
Oh, actually, I think that the flight starts at the beginning of the May.
Beginning
The
of May.
earlier you
Okay.
start, the better it is.
Okay.
Because Greece is really seasonal and really touristic. So when you'd like to have a chill time, not super high prices, the best term
April,
is like
May.
April, May, and
Towards
after
May ending.
end of September, start
End
of
of
October. The weather is maybe not so beautiful because rains are starting, but then there is so many opportunities to visit. Most of the island have beautiful mountains.
Beautiful mountains.
Yeah, most of the people actually they choose the beautiful beaches. They go to the resorts, right?
Yeah.
But the mountains are amazing and they are wild.
Ooh.
They are wild. Cretan mountains. Not too many people go to the Cretan mountains, but they are so beautiful.
Wow.
They are amazing. They're amazing. I had an opportunity to even drive around because there is a driveway on every mountain.
Wow.
But of course it demands a lot of skills, like driving skills. I wouldn't tell that every driver would go to the peak of the mountain. But usually there are some roads. So actually it's quite interesting that you could get into the peak of the mountain by the car. But of course it requires a lot of driving skills.
Okay.
What
about the cost of living? Cost of prices of, for example, the cost of living here in Greece.
Surprisingly, actually, it's when you're visiting off the season, it's not so expensive.
Okay.
It's not so expensive. You know, like when we would compare to the Central Europe, it's way cheaper.
Okay.
Accommodation is cheaper. People are willing to, like rent places for long term, because in the season the prices are growing even 3 times.
Okay.
3 times much. Of course, some hotels, they are closing after season, but at the end of the season there are so many occasions and the good prices that it's really worth to visit, really worth to travel. Renting a car is super cheap.
Like how much?
How much?
Yeah.
It could be even 50 euro, 15 euros,
For a
right?
day?
For a day. For a day. Right now we have
15
like
euro for a day.
exactly. Right now we have about 70, right? So the differences are huge. That's why it's really worth to visit and really worth to travel, even like traveling from the islands to the islands, like island hopping at the end of the season or at the start of the season, because people are calmer. It's not so rushy, and the prices are really, really nice.
Wow.
Yeah, so
And how much is the average salary?
the average salary, that's a good question, because the minimum salary here is about 600, 800 euros. So actually it's not so high. But as usually, like a sky is no limit. So the variety of the wages, especially in the cities, is quite high. On the islands, everything depends on the season.
It depends on the season.
Exactly.
Like in the cities, how much we can get like a flat? If someone wants to have a flat.
Athens, for example, you could rent a room for 150 euros. That would be quite cheap, but maybe not in the city center. In the city center would be 200, 250. Maybe the bigger one, more exclusive, would be 300, right? But even renting a flat is about 300 euros per month, so it's quite cheap.
So he has given us so many things. Now let's go to a little bit inconvenient questions.
Oh.
Some inconvenient
Interesting.
questions.
Interesting.
What are your greatest challenges you can face here
Oh, the challenges.
as a foreigner?
Truly speaking, in some cases, English is a challenge, especially when we talk with the elder generation. The young people, they speak English, they are learned, they are educated, they are eager to speak English. The elder generation, they are eager to speak Greek, but they are really willing to help and even ask questions or help, regardless the fact that they don't speak so good English.
Yes.
There are of course some cultural differences.
Yes.
There are some cultural differences. So sometimes, for example, when you are trying to negotiate, Greeks, they are not so eager to negotiate.
Okay.
But on the other side, they are really helpful. They are really happy and open for the other nations, and they know how to celebrate life. They really know how to celebrate life. Yeah.
So you have been here about 2 years. I've been enjoying his time here.
Yeah.
So, and what last advice you can give to a foreigner that maybe want to come to study here, or maybe wants to come and work here, or for holidays?
Wow.
What kind of challenges you can face?
That's a very good question.
What to pay attention to?
Like from my point of view, I don't know the employee market. I know that Greece is quite open for the employees with a lot of languages as well. They have centers of service centers which are servicing the big corporations in terms of the customer support. But actually I'm on delegation. I'm on a different kind of a different part of an assignment. I don't know how it looks like the studies looks like.
Okay,
Because you know, like I'm not sure how many English programs they have, for example. It all depends. But one of the things they have, one of the best in the world, is food. So it's really worth to try food here. The salads, the meat, the seafood, they are preparing it best way. They have a special culture of celebrating life at the table. So it's really worth it. The amount of the family-based restaurants, tavernas, is so amazing that actually it's, you know, like you could go and learn how they cook because the food is so good here. The Mediterranean kitchen is one of the best.
Yeah, I think in this part of the world, even Italians has very good food. Also.
Oh yeah, of course, that's right. I would equalize it. It's quite interesting.
Wow. Did you have anything like discrimination as like a foreigner?
I didn't feel it by myself. Sometimes I have been treated actually as a tourist.
Okay.
Because when you know, like when I speak naturally English, not Greek, Greeks are considering me as a person which is not staying here for a long term, but actually is a tourist, regardless the fact we have a season or not. So I felt like at some point I felt a little bit like a tourist because of the fact that I spoke English. But generally the life is easy. They are really open.
Yeah.
So actually, you know, like celebrating life, nature, food here is one of the best you could have here. That's right.
This is its own point of view. It's from a European point of view. So
that's right.
It's part of this story. So thank you very much for sharing. It's not easy.
Thank you.
Here, I tried to grab some time from you.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
I am Joel Tamara. If you like my videos, please hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification so you will get notified of my upcoming videos as I take you to every country on earth. Until then, have a wonderful and inspiring day. Bye-bye.